We all know that the world has a lot of people who don't like sharing the recipe for success. But there are millions of people who will be willing to share some dumb advice with you. Now, do not get offended by this statement because the truth hurts. We all know some of those people who are unsuccessful in life and give some really irrelevant and unrealistic advice. This is why in today's video, we will be looking at 12 dumb advice unsuccessful people give you. Hello brewers. Welcome back to another exciting Dollar Brew video. Fair warning brewers, we're about to tear down all those quotes you've proudly been sharing, so again if you're easily offended, guess what, the world doesn't care and we don't either. For those of you still watching, everything should be taken with a grain of salt, there are no universal truths and everything is questionable. Here are 12 dumb pieces of advice unsuccessful people give all the time. Number 12 in our list is: be yourself. By far, one of the worst pieces of advice that you will get to hear from so many people. You should never just be yourself. You should always be the best version of yourself. There's a huge difference between both these things. Find out what you want to be and not what you are. Once you figure that out, try working on becoming that desired person. Number 11. Always follow your heart. One day some person stood up and said, "My heart said so," and made life miserable for all of us. Our heart's job is to pump oxygen, so don't put the baggage of your irrational and stupid decisions on your poor heart. He already got important stuff like cholesterol problems to worry about. All the healthy or diseased conclusions that we ever made are all thanks to that muffin top. In every conversation we do or relationship we form, some exchange of ideas and suggestions will always occur, where some of them might be pure gold. Still, at the same time, you should beware of misleading and delusional words too. Hence, listen to everyone, but do what you want. Number 10. Just wait and let your love come to you. This is one misconception that needs to die. People do not even go out and meet new people and expect love to happen to them like it is some kind of magic. Love cannot happen magically. Stop selecting the wrong people for yourself. If you want to date someone successful, then first of all become successful yourself. Number 9. If you work hard, you can achieve anything. If hard work were the only factor when it comes to success, the world would be run by coal miners or the people hunting crabs on that TV show. Hard work is important, but sorry to say this, it isn't enough. In order to be successful in life, you need to master a variety of skills, you need a certain level of education regarding your field, and you need to have strong social skills, you need to have an edge or a competitive advantage, a strong but achievable goal, good managerial skills, and the ability to adapt to ever-changing situations. Once you have all that, hard work comes into play. Blindly following the mantra of hard work would get you anything that will help you move forward, but it gives you no direction. Most of the time being smart about it would yield a way better result in the long run. Number 8. Think positive and the world will make it happen. Yes, thinking positive is probably one of the easiest things that you can do for yourself. But is that enough? No, it's not. This is simply because whatever you do will define what is going to happen to you as a consequence. For example, if you eat a lot of junk food, you will become obese. If you do not go out, you won't meet new people, etc. It is basic and it would be better for you to learn it as soon as possible. Number 7. Overthinking will lead to sadness. Not thinking or thinking less will surely lead you nowhere, which will untimely lead to sadness and depression. You must think and analyze all situations and their results before taking the plunge. Number 6. Good things come to those who wait. You have to move fast and get things done because the metropolitan culture loves speed and rush. Don't think of yourself as some fancy wine that will take years to taste its best, or your career as a big beautiful tree which will require years to fruit, because it's simply metaphorical, and you are just painting a beautiful picture of excuses. Evolution is a concept made for nature, humans are made for revolution. Number 5. Do what you love. If there is one piece of advice people like to give, it's just so what you love. This is terrible advice, at least earlier on in your life or career, and let me explain why. Early on, you shouldn't do what you love, you should do what gets you paid. If you're passionate about painting and you feel that this is what makes you complete, that's awesome, you've got a great hobby. Early on, you'd find yourself in a position, having to pay rent, get a mortgage, fill up the gas tank in your car, and suddenly your passion isn't enough. You cannot just do what you love if the thing isn't making you money or isn't bringing food to your table. You can do these things once you become successful and rich, but do not think about doing anything that doesn't take care of you and your family. Number 4. Slow and steady wins the race. But what if you are running in a sprint, not a marathon? You cannot apply the same strategy for a 100m race as for a 1,500m race. We are all slaves of time, and we have to agree that we have limited time both for any given task or life in general. A clock is always ticking. Number 3. God never gives a burden that you can't hold. We didn't want to break this misconception to you, but it is not true. The world isn't fair and it doesn't run by your rules. You need to learn about all the actions and consequences. No one is testing you as everything is happening due to some or the other result of the ecosystem. Learn to live with this and fight with all the difficulties. Number 2. Listen to your elders. Especially in the Asian and African cultures, there is special importance given to the elders when even giving out your opinion is seen as rude or challenging their authority. Families often decide their kids' futures without much say in the child itself. We do firmly believe in respecting your elders and being open-minded in considering or hearing the opinion of another, but blindly following their advice or not speaking for your dreams and aspirations just because you are supposed to listen is a strict no. Both bad people and good people live amongst us. You shouldn't tolerate or love a criminal just because you are related to them. And finally, number 1 on our list is: don't compare your life to others. Everyone's journey is different. Here my question to you is, how much different are we? We are all born as Homo sapiens and hold the same ultimate future. We have numerous people around us who are facing a brutal physical, mental, or financial crisis and yet are being superhumans, whereas some wealthy individuals are simply wasting their life. We have to compare ourselves to everyone around us and push our boundaries accordingly. Well, there you have it, brewers. If you have any other dumb advice that we missed, drop them down in the comments below. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.